Spooky. Downtown Coos Bay. Creepy stuff. So take it all in. Take it all in. Biggest park, skate park. So this is downtown Coos Bay. So yeah, this is where an old haunted hospital used to be. Kind of creepy. Spooky. But so I'm walking down to a bar called Seven Devils that is not open at the moment, but they have nice little benches. So it's kind of neat. Take it all in. This is downtown Coos Bay, as it should be. Probably the video quality is not the greatest, but today I'm just doing a straight up live stream on my LTE network. I would use 5G, but honestly, 5G on this phone is a pain in the ass. It sucks major ass. Ugh. Yeah, downtown Coos Bay is not too bad. A little spooky at night, but not too shabby. But yeah, so you see a few different places. You get Dairy Queen over here, which is pretty dope. You got the laundromat over here. Got all sorts of cool shit. You got Dutch Bros. Look at that. It's pretty dope. You get the whole shabam here in downtown Coos Bay. Think of me as your nighttime tour guide. Very shitty one at that. But let's see. Not a big fan of coffee shops though. Can't help it. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, it's a pretty good, decent place to do laundry. And McKay is a pretty good place to honestly get groceries, especially if you're just not feeling like driving anywhere, if you live downtown and stuff. And McKay's, their meat sales are actually pretty decent. They don't get enough love. They got some good meat sales, but yeah, this is pretty much a scenic first-person view of the downtown Coos Bay. It's kind of cool because I need to get a walk in anyway, so it feels good to be able to kind of just take it all in. And we got the library over there. But yeah, I guess I could talk a little philosophy while I got everybody on the phone. I got everybody on the live phone. Yeah, this is, you know, I didn't have a car. I used to walk all over the place. I don't know why I quit doing that, to be honest. It's so much fun. But yeah, overall, when it comes to finance, I think that, you know, I think it's just fun. I'm obsessed with it because if I ever needed to live out of my car, I technically could, which is wild to think about. I don't want to. It'd be like the last thing on my mind, but I'd at least have a consistent source of income if I really needed to. I'd go on welfare if I got really desperate, if I was like really in a shitty position in life. But I think I think it is auto connected to the library's Wi-Fi, so I might have dipped out a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna read the comment section real quick. Oh damn. Let's see. Benjamin Rideout said, "Hope you don't get mugged. Rump truck. Wha? what country. Lol. Let's see. Let's see. Walk more lazy head. Are you on drugs? Steal someone's mailbox. Get in a fight. Rob a bank. Oh my god. You guys are insatiable. But yeah, that's the good old library. I'm probably connected them to their Wi-Fi at the moment, but yeah, I think I am. Connection will probably go back to normal soon enough. But yeah, this is the live life. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Well, I think I'm still connected to the library's Wi-Fi. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, this is fun though. Doing live video for the audience, and plus it's just a good place to go. I love walking around downtown. There's no traffic. Some people. Most people don't fuck with me though, because I'm usually armed to the teeth. Thank goodness. But yeah, luckily I got abilities to defend myself. I stay smart out here. I definitely keep my eye. Another thing I consider is if I'm talking to myself on the camera, you know. Randomly. But here's the ATM. I don't really need any money, but U.S. Bank's a pretty good place. Ooh, take a look at the ATM. You know, something that's funny is, I bet you, what scares me about ATMs is, you know, is like what people can do. Like, you know, like they put little chip readers and stuff. Like, you gotta keep an eye on that shit, man. I'm sort of paranoid to use ATMs at this point. Because so many people use the tiniest of devices. Steal shit, it's crazy. Yep, you never know. Never know what would be out here. Let's see what time it is. I figure my data renewed recently is gonna renew pretty soon, so might as well use whatever's left. Till tomorrow officially hits. But yeah, and this is Banner Bank. Don't bank through them, but they look good. It's a lot of damn people. A lot of people in the Banner Bank parking lot. Oh. Yeah, like these ones, I'd be more afraid of these ones right here. But like these, Banner Bank looks pretty decent. You know, sometimes I am shocked that people don't like shut down more of the banks around here. But it's looking good. I don't know why that truck was open, but it's a little sketchy. I'd be doing work on the inside of this place. Work at night. But yeah, any takers in the comment section? It's fun shit. Yeah, honestly, if you visit, says, where are you? So CB says, where are you? Pretty quiet town. Looks like a movie. Yeah, it is pretty quiet. This is a little office building over here, but yeah, downtown Coos Bay. It's a very pretty place. I really do love it here. I think Coos Bay is one of those towns that doesn't get enough love sometimes. I think, I mean, there's definitely drug addicts here, obviously. I don't know if there's like more than meets the eye, but sometimes I wonder. But yeah, these are the different bars around town. Down there's good old Coney Station. It's pretty solid. They do a little karaoke at night and all that shit. Yeah, just tons of great places. We got yeah, this one's not your basic bean counter. It's I still technically don't really know what a bean counter is, as retarded as that sounds. I'm pretty sure it's something I should know, but there are some things I'm just dumb as shit on, and I just don't know. But yeah. Guess I'll find a place to chill. Oh, it looks like Seven Devils is still keeping on. It's a good place to read a book, though. Just chill out. Maybe I'll even go see what the boardwalk's up to. Folks, I do have to do something real quick. Sorry about that. Had ooh, hold on, I gotta wipe off the lens. It's spongy. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting little businesses around here. Yeah, it's really one of those towns that just doesn't, it's one of those towns like the cost of living's not too insane, but it's kind of cool. Like you got like all the shit you could love about a small town, and I think they're doing karaoke tonight, but honestly, I don't feel like doing that. As much as I love to sing, I'm gonna save that for the studio. The Butt Boys. But yeah, I recently discovered a cool AI music creation tool, which is pretty neat. Basically, I just use it to make a bunch of smut crap. But yeah, let's see. I think Seven Devils is closed. It is basically midnight. Let's see what time it is. I think, yeah, I don't think anybody's really here. Not that I could see, at least. Well, I guess we'll chill out here for a second. This, by the way, is Seven Devils Brewery. Pointed out a couple times. What's nice about this place is they do keep their lights on at night. So sometimes coming out here is pretty fun. Let's see. Kevin Paffrow says, go to Tim Smith's house. Let me read the comments real quick here. I'll switch it back to myself real quick. But brought a book along with me. My apartment gets so hot at night, so I just basically find a place around downtown and walk around. But this Automatic Millionaire, it's a pretty good book. Solid book. But yeah, let's see what everybody. So go to Tim Smith's house. Let's see. CB says, I would love it. Well, very peaceful in my opinion. Kevin Pathrow says pee on someone's car. No, oh God. Anchor says you shouldn't be walking late at night. USA is not safe. Kevin Pathrow says, okay, Anchor, Coos Bay isn't diverse. Well, the truth is, I mean, we're a pretty I would say fairly underpopulated city. I'm not when it comes down to Coos Bay, I mean, I like the fact that I'm next to the ocean and a pretty good amount of rivers in this location. And I'm, I'd say close enough to bigger cities. But the good thing is, I have income from my dividends from my stocks, which is good. So if I ever needed to, I could live out of my car. DoorDash is luckily in this area, thank goodness. So that always gives me the ability to have some sort of work if all else fails, which is kind of what what the goal is. But yeah, this is really exciting. I love taking these night walks and stuff, and just kind of exploring the night. And I don't know. I just like the nighttime, and because I've been working later hours, kind of forced to have to do stuff like this. No, it's nice though. You don't have to run into anybody. As much as I don't mind socializing overall, I think that the one thing I like about being kind of a night owl is I really don't have to run into too many people. Except for my boy, ran into my boy the other night at Mingus, actually, Camille. So that was pretty dope. But yeah, anybody in the comments, if you guys got anything you want to comment on, I'm down. I would say that, it depends on where you're at in the U.S. that makes it unsafe. I think if you're in the bigger cities, I would definitely be cautious. The bigger cities are typically Democrat run, and they're usually run to shit. So, which is kind of why I like Coos Bay. It's not it's not like super duper liberal, which is nice. I mean, like, definitely the coastal city, like, this is kind of it's a weird mix. It's liberal and not liberal. So I think it's kind of a healthy 50-50 here. Coos Bay might be the true 50-50 city, where it's like half liberal, half not. Let's see. My boy Tim, who is pretending to be Kevin Paffrath, says, how would you describe what Coos Bay smells like? Well, the air's a little salty, I will admit. If there's one thing I've learned about it, so it's kind of neat. Anyway, but yeah, no, it's really kind of cool. So I'm a huge fan of I'm a huge fan of Coos Bay. The cost of living here is not extremely high as compared to like if I tried to live in even a suburban area on the outskirts of like the overall cities, maybe kind of like a smaller town on the outskirts of the city. I don't know. I think that would still be expensive because my brother, he gets paid really well living, working in the city and stuff. But he also, at the same time, while there's jobs there and everything, while there's a lot of demand, what he makes, I personally don't think allows him to have much of a life. If you're spending most of your paycheck on rent, it's not really good. But what's really cool though is just being able to, cars' lights are bright, but yeah, just kind of, just, I don't know, bigger cities equal honestly more expensive stuff. It's just too expensive. But one of the things that's great is like you can live in a smaller town, and especially if you get like a ton of assets like stocks. Like one of the things that I do is it's a source of income for me. A lot of my dividend stocks, if I'm really desperate and in a pinch for money, which doesn't happen, but if I ever need it, it's there for me. I'm an active investor, not an active consumer. So there's a difference. I'm very much a passive consumer. I kind of just consume when I need something. Consumption's on a need basis. Investing's more on a want need basis, is a combination of the two. So I'm obsessed with investing. I think it's healthy to be obsessed with investing. I think with anything really, with anything that matters. If you're obsessed with things that don't matter, I was having a conversation with my boy Camille the other day about this. But if you're obsessed with things that don't matter at all, like drugs, I think really shitty drugs like meth and coke, you're gonna have a shitty life. But if you're obsessed and addicted to things that do matter, that give you an advantage, that's the most important thing. So that's the way I look at it, at least. But yeah, Coos Bay is awesome. I mean, it's not the worst city in the world. It's definitely not the best, obviously, but it's not completely run to shit. That's the good thing. It's a mixture of kind of smaller town, sort of bigger town vibes for sure. It is one of the smaller coastal towns, in my opinion. At least its vibe is smaller. I think actually it technically is one of the, on the Oregon coast, I think it is actually one of the bigger ones. I think Newport is technically the bigger of the two. My boy Tim says, I walked around my town earlier and saw 3 cats. Good man, dude. Good man. But yeah, no, this is just it's a great town. I mean, obviously there's some people that are undesirable to be around, people that piss me off, but not many. You know, it's a pretty decent town for the most part. But yeah, like nights like this, yeah, it's a Saturday night and nobody's even really out and about doing anything. It's crazy. We don't really have much of a nightlife. I mean, this is the nightlife, and usually I do like to, from time to time, go down to like a random park and just kind of drink. I'll try to keep like a Coors Light and like a, I don't know, one of those 36-ounce capped bottles and just kind of walk around and try to be as and try to not be as too suspicious. But yeah, this is fun though. I enjoy doing these live sort of things. I think doing more live stuff around my town would be kind of cool, kind of exploring the different areas, because what you're exploring, we went from Mingus Park to Seven Devils Brewery. You know, we passed, like I said, DQ and stuff like that, but there's other places around this town that if I really wanted to, you know, even walking down the main roads, that'd be kind of cool. One of these days, I call it kind of the mini strip, but yeah, walking down the roads and stuff, it's always a blast. So, oh, U-Haul truck, hell yeah. But yeah, no, overall, I'm a huge fan of it. I can't get enough of the smaller town vibes. It's pretty entertaining. But yeah, and yeah, kind of nice to share it with you. I think that, you know, overall, big city life is definitely overrated. It's really expensive, and you know, if you find yourself a job of any kind that pays you an okay amount of money, and try to find yourself a good place to rent. Even, I will admit, in this area, they're definitely kind of gentrifying it a little bit. So it's like a good example of that form of gentrification is kind of like this place actually. But the Seven Devils place, it kind of reminds me of like Bend, Oregon a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty nice out here though. Let's see, what's my boy? Let's see here. So my boy Tim says, what's next for Coos Bay? Where will it be in 20 years? Well, I don't know. If we have Bidenomics, it'll probably be in the shitter. But yeah, I will admit, like, we've definitely gentrified Coos Bay, which is good. I think but it does raise the cost of living a little bit. But when you start putting like more shit around, but I guess it makes it a little more attractive. Makes it where more like doctors want to be here and shit. But you know, so we have doctors leaving left and right because, well, not gonna lie, the town is a little trashy. We do have a bit of a problem with drug use and stuff, so it's a real deal. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, what's next for Coos Bay? I mean, I honestly think things will go back. I mean, so I have a feeling the dollar's going to collapse. That's kind of like my economic forecast a little bit. It's a dark one, but I don't want the dollar to collapse. But truth be told, there's no other way for any currency to go but zero, especially if it's backed by nothing. Now, a currency technically becomes money when it's actually backed by something. That's a real deal. So that's kind of nice. It's interesting. I just saw a U-Haul truck pull up, but oh man, it's funny. I love using venues like this to like do like weird live videos. It's kind of fun. Makes me. Also, I just want to get out of the apartment. So walking around downtown Coos Bay has its I don't know, has its perks. Especially in the summertime, man. The summers are never like, they can get a little brutal, but like they're mainly because of the humidity levels. But like, as long as you drink enough water, stay hydrated, pretty much okay. So my boy Tim says you need a WNBA team, the Coos Bay Crypto Babes. Oh my god, no. I mean, we probably could. I don't know. That'd be like the worst investment in the world, though. I would not envy any owner who would have to pick up the bill on having that team, so that would suck ass. If we got Caitlin Clark, then it would matter. Then we'd be the richest team ever, but if you don't have Caitlin Clark, it's pretty much just, you know, angry women. But yeah, so it's maybe that is on the horizon in 20 years. Maybe we'll finally get a WNBA team if the league is still in, if the WNBA is still around. But I don't know. With so here's the thing, man. I really do think it is a little scary to think about because I'm not a fan of Bidenomics at all. I think Bidenomics has definitely wrecked a lot of shit. And it's funny. It used to be like you used to get called like Hitler and terrible things if you loved Trump, but now people are like, comparatively, Trump's not that bad. Like, because it's like because they realize that what they got what they voted for. When you vote Democrat, you're voting. I mean, honestly, the Democratic Party's turned into the party of pure ass socialism, and socialism sucks. So there's history to back me up on this, which pissed me off. The argument is every single time I argue with a socialist about why socialism doesn't work, I'm like, look at these. Stalin's Russia, Mao China, Hitler's Germany. By the way, Hitler was a socialist. Nobody admits that. Socialism sucks. Socialism is for I'm going to be dissing a few friends of mine when I say this, but socialism technically is attracts very authoritative people who want to control other people. So that's the truth. But yeah. Anyway, so overall, I honestly just love dissing socialism 24/7 because it's such a it looks I can understand people who like first invented it, thought it was a good idea. I get it. On paper, it actually looks like a good idea. But in practice, you realize it tries too much to change human beings at a fundamental level, which just really isn't that possible unless you change their DNA. Human beings are incentive-based creatures, and a lot of the problem with socialism, it takes incentive out the window. So it's like, that's the biggest problem I have with it. And it just also has been proven not to work. Like there's actual evidence, there's actual history that socialism and things like communism eventually turn into authoritarian regimes. People who love to control other people seem to be attracted to communism and socialism. That's what I've noticed, at least. But yeah, I had to definitely take a nighttime walk. That's for sure. I had to get the hell out of my place, and it just feels good to be out and about. This is fun. It's kind of fun just talking to the audience a little bit. Kind of feel like I'm engaging with the audience a little. It's kind of fun. It's kind of neat. So Tim says, move the 49ers practice facility to Coos Bay. 49ers on crabs would be unstoppable. Actually, we do, honestly, an entire football team eating nothing but seafood. I don't know. Maybe that would work. Probably buff them up. I mean, fish and crab, as long as none of the players are allergic to seafood, that would just kind of have to be the requirement. Yeah. That'd be an interesting experiment, though. Like, have an entire team just eat nothing but fish and crab as their primary diet to get buff. I don't know how well that would work, though, because I don't know if that... but maybe it would. Maybe it would. But yeah, this is what everybody's missing out on. This beautiful view. This beautiful view. Look at that. Tasty. I know the video quality is really kind of shitty, but this is Seven Devils for you. This is the place to be. It's the place to love. But kind of cool, though. I probably look like kind of a psycho case just looking at my phone and talking to it, but it's kind of cool. I don't know. I think I enjoy doing shows like this. Like, it's really entertaining. I do get a little sketched out because part of me is looking at the camera. I'm still kind of, keep my eyes shifty, like, is anybody coming at me? But yeah, so I don't know. I'm probably gonna read this book soon enough. I kind of brought it with me. I was expecting to do a shorter stream, but I'm having kind of a lot of fun with this. I enjoy like interacting with everybody and talking to. Oh, here we go. So Tim says, which fast food outlet is most likely to have a brawl tonight? Go check that out. Sadly, a lot of our fast food joints. Well, actually, no. On a Saturday night, I think Taco Bell stays open till about 1, so that's good. What's the other one? So Taco Bell stays open till 1. I think Mickey D's stays open till 1. I think a lot of them stay open. Like, their lobbies close and shit, but like the drive-thrus are still open and stuff. So probably take my car and go get some Mickey D's, but I already ate earlier. I had a little bit of lasagna. Um, but yeah, my mom was in the ER recently and gave me a bit of a scare, but she's doing a lot better, so that's a good thing. Um, she was really dehydrated. She was throwing up a lot, and it was really scary, just considering she's had to do like cancer treatment and stuff, and that, she was also eating some pretty questionable food at it's like at some food trucks out in not here, but like out in what's that place called? I don't even know where it's called. It's like some country music festival or something like that. Country sucks ass, but country music's really sucks ass in my opinion. Oh man, I don't know why I hate country music so much. It just bores the shit out of me. But yeah, overall, yeah, no, she's doing better though, which is great. She was able to actually go and take a shower, which is really cool. Um, relief. But she's been able to drink water. She's drinking water and bread. She's eating bread, drinking water. I think it's good because bread at least absorbs a lot of the nasty crap in the stomach to a degree. So at least she'll be getting some sort of nutrients through the bread. And hopefully, if there's any gunk in there, she'll be able to do that. But she got out of the ER. There's still have some test results they have to do. But yeah, a lot of it scares me. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, who knows? I'll probably be there soon enough. Hope not, but it's one of the reasons why I invest so much, is because I don't know how long I got ever. Nobody ever really does. But I want to make sure that the people I care about are at least somewhat taken care of, where I can like transfer my assets to them in the event of my eventual demise. But my boy Tim says, I heard elbows are now legal at Carl's Jr. Elbows. But yeah, it's cool. Oh, but yeah, this is kind of fun, just kind of sitting back. It's a nice bench. Like, it's the only thing I like about Seven Devils, they actually do have some really cool like seats. They got like actually there's a barrel. If I really wanted to sit on it, I could. It's a little tall though, but I think I can get my butt on it somehow. What's really funny is that there's a studio above this building. My boy Vinny, he's friends with my dad. But Vinny has a recording studio that he has set up upstairs, and there's tons of bands and stuff that play. Really cool environment for him. And he's really musically inclined, like beyond musically inclined. It's unbelievable. Every time I get to hear him play guitar, it's a privilege. And I think he's still playing for Toys, local group around here. They do a lot of good cover songs. I think they do a couple originals, but their covers are really, really good. They do an interesting mix. So they'll mix kind of between 90s, a little bit of 80s, a little bit of 70s sometimes. But I think primarily they do 80s, 90s, and a little 2000s music. So yeah, Toys, if you guys ever get down here, look up Toys on their I think they still have a Facebook page. I don't go on Facebook at all, but you gotta check them out though. I'll have to check them out and see what their dates are looking like. But yeah, if you guys go on Facebook, check out Toys, local Coos Bay band, really fun. If you love good cover music, but like honestly, they're just great musicians. They play the instruments really well, so super dope. And yeah, good little place. But, sounds like people are having fun though. Honestly, I thought about doing some karaoke, but it's like, no, I can't. I don't feel like it. First off, I feel obligated to buy a beer. I'm trying not to drink as much. In fact, I'm trying not to drink at all. Because drinking kind of just makes me a little depressed. I mean, I'll drink occasionally, obviously. I'll drink like a little beer here and there. But I think a little alcohol is good for the system every now and then. But I think it's good not to get too used to it, I think I drank a little bit too much when I was younger, so... Heard some screaming over there. It sounds like they're just having some fun, whoever it is. But yeah, this is honestly, though, Seven Devils environment, I will admit, as a restaurant, as a bar, I'm not a big fan of overly expensive beer, because in a nutshell, you're basically paying for rotten fruit. You're basically paying for rotten fruit. And it's like, if I'm going to pay for rotten fruit, I want to pay for the cheapest amount, because it's still rotten fruit. It's fermented fruit, man. Come on. It's really what it is at the end of the day. And nothing wrong with that, obviously. I do like IPAs, though, because of how hoppy they are. There's a lot of hops. Lots of hops. Just like my boy McLovin would say. Let's see what time it is. Oh. Damn, somebody's belting it out. I know you guys can't hear it. We're a little far away from Coney, but I can hear it within my ear range. Somebody's belting, getting it. But yeah, it's a good night. A pretty damn good night, actually. A little windy now. At least it feels like it's getting a little windy. Well, I'll probably cut the stream short here in a few moments, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to add to the old stream. Oh, hell yeah. So Tim's saying next Pumpkins tour next year, I'll try to make it to Coos Bay if Pumpkins play Oregon or Northern California or Idaho. Hell yeah, man. That'd be awesome. I'd be honored to take you out to the bar, my man. That'd be cool, dude. Show you the life of the small town Coos Bay. But I think, if I remember correctly, you said you're kind of in a smaller town where you're at too. So at least kind of smallish, I guess, small-esque. But kind of like, because I think Coos Bay is a population of about like 12,000 or something, so, oh man. Yeah, sometimes I think about it, it's really weird that I do shows like this, but I don't know, I like to be spontaneous with my format, I don't like to, I get really bored sticking to the same format of me just sitting in front of a microphone, and, I love interviewing people, don't get me wrong, I love like getting tons of people collaborating virtually or even in person. I might try to do more of an interview show on my feet. That'd be more fun. But I think doing something live like this is kind of more immersive. That I'm out and about right now at night. Like, I'm filming this live, no edits, no nothing. So whatever happens goes. So it's kind of wild. But my boy Tim is saying, yeah, ours gets quiet at night too, but someone took all their clothes off at the gas station last week, so a bunch of people beat them up. What? Did they beat him up because he had no clothes on? Maybe that was the reason. Damn, somebody's pumping their bass. Don't hurt me for copyright, by the way. So there's this car like really pumping up this kind of like club song. It sounds like it's actually a song I used to play. I can't remember what it's called, but it was a song I used to play when I DJ'd at the Copacabana back in the day. And holy shit. Let's see. Tim says, yeah, I think so. I wasn't there, but read it in the paper. Damn, dude. That's kind of wild to think about, though. You know what I mean? Like, just... I think it's a little wrong for them to beat him up for being naked, though. I mean, unless the guy was, like, maybe, like, trying to dry hump people, then I guess that is a different story. But, maybe tackle him or something. I don't know. I'd be kind of scared of tackling a naked dude. Because, like, if I tackle them and their wiener hits the pavement, I don't want their wiener to get, like, pavement burn. That's just cruel. But, I think definitely, like, tackling them and, like, maybe putting them on their back or something like that so their wang doesn't have to, like, take the brunt of it. That's a different story. So Tim says, what is the second best town in your area besides Coos Bay, North Bend, Barview, Charleston? Shit, that's a good question, brother. I don't know. I mean, North Bend's definitely has North Bend's definitely classier. Downtown North Bend's kind of small though, so it really. I will admit, I will say this about North Bend though. North Bend is a smaller population. I mean, North Bend Coos Bay is basically the same city. I mean, let's not cut hair, let's not split hairs or anything. It's really the same city deep down, but they're so fucking close together. North Bend though definitely has really good real estate essentially. So like the real estate around there is incredible. Um, I think the area is much better as far as like being developed and stuff. There's just better properties. I just don't know what it is. I think the city of Coos Bay isn't very well maintained, but I will admit the city of North Bend definitely does a good job of maintaining a certain sort of clean image for the most part. So I got to give them props on that. Yeah, that's my thought on it at least. Oh man, I'll admit sometimes these lights at night kind of bug my eyes a little bit. I'm like, ooh. It's kind of a cool place to do a show though. It's really simple format, just kind of here looking at my camera phone and just kind of saying whatever. I will admit, all things considered, Pixel 5 is probably one of the better phones out there. I think if Google was smart, they would try to keep making more phones just like the Pixel, like the Pixel 5, I should say. It's fits in the pocket really well. It's one of those I really would not want to get rid of, and I wish it had a fucking removable battery because if it did, I would never buy another phone fucking again. Except for when Android 14 becomes obsolete. That will happen eventually, but that's okay though. But yeah, I would say North Bend's definitely as far as things to do in North Bend. I'd say they're second. Um, I don't know much about Barview. Barview's kind of Charleston's kind of it's right next to the ocean basically. Uh, um, so there's that. And then let's see. So Tim says, "What's the deal with Bunker Hill?" Well, Bunker Hill is well, it's not necessarily a town or anything. I don't know how you define Bunker Hill to be honest, but it's kind of a tinier little. It's something. I still don't know what you would technically consider Bunker Hill, but it's on a hill. That's for sure. I can say that it's on a hill at least. That's about the best I can describe it. And if it were to be considered a little town, I don't know how it would be considered a town, but I guess somehow on a map. I think it technically is, and I have no idea how or why. I think it's. I don't think it's considered a town. I think it's considered more like a. I don't know what the correct term is, to be honest. I can't think of it at least, but yeah. I swear, man. Nighttime, I will admit, even though it's like super bright out here, I still get a little sketched out here. Just slightly. It's going to be a little paranoid at night, though, for sure. I think a little skepticism, a little paranoia at night. Never hurt anybody. Probably prevents you from getting hurt, to be honest. So, you don't want to be too susceptible at night. That's always scary. Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think I might just cut the stream short, maybe chill out on this bench and probably read my book for a little bit. So Tim says, does Coos Bay get major storms? So we do sometimes. We've gotten some pretty high winds for sure. We have the occasional thunderstorm, but it's not very often. I can't remember the last time we actually did have a thunderstorm. That's a good question, actually. Um, yeah, sorry. There's like a random noise that like kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I was like, oh my god. But yeah, yeah. I guess we have storms from time to time, but nothing like what Florida has. If you're talking about like hurricanes, no, we don't have hurricanes. Truth be told, I don't even know. I'm pretty sure we've had hurricane style winds. In fact, I'm sure we've had hurricanes before, but nothing to the level of like what places like Florida see and like basically those some of those southern east coast sort of states. Yeah, we don't get anything like that though. I will say, as far as it goes, Coos Bay, Oregon has to be like the tamest. I wouldn't say the tamest, but the most tolerable weather. Now, if you're somebody who like likes constant heat and cannot stand the cold, most people would actually probably have a hard time living here. It is very humid, so it can get a little intolerable from time to time, depending on your temperament. But for the most part, yeah, I love Coos Bay. I think it's one of the better towns out there, and yeah, honestly, great. Can't think of a better spot. But oh, how's it going, man?
Alright, besides fucking chains breaking.
Oh, chains breaking.
Yeah, it happens like every 15 pedals.
Oh, got you. Is it like
The chain's just stretched out.
oh, kind of loose a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me see if I can look see at it. So it's just it's just a stretching thing. So
Yeah, the chain's really just stretched out. You know what I mean?
oh, got you.
Some override. You
Okay.
know, it's old, fucking rusty a little bit, so.
I was gonna say if you're, I don't know if you have any thing to remove some of the links on it, but what maybe removing a couple links you think probably
Yeah, it would probably help
out?
Yeah, that's probably good. So, a bit of a problem there, you know?
Yeah.
It does seem to bend pretty easily, you know? I think one of the links is bent too. So, like, it pulls it off the track, you know, and pops off.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for sure.
But, yeah, sir, cigarette.
Oh, you're good, bud. You're good. I used to smoke all the time.
You're good. Yeah, no, if I had the tool, I'd definitely do that, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, cause remove some of those chain links. I wish I had my some toolkits on me at the moment, cause
Right.
I don't know where half anymore.
I could see quite a few things that would actually need to be done. Like the tire could be aligned properly, the bearing cups need to be popped back in fully.
Yeah, no, I've had a few bikes like that myself back actually a few years ago. Now that I think about it, where I had to like the rim on the freaking tire was like kind of fucked up actually when I had it, but I had to kind of it's a pain to straighten those back into place to the best of your ability. It's a pain in the fucking ass.
Oh yeah. Dude.
But yeah, especially with like bike chains, if they start kind of like going a little too elongated and stuff and get a little too crazy. So
right.
I get it for sure.
Yeah. Especially when it's mostly just chain stretch though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Too tight and then weathering and shit. You know, the bite itself from it actually stretches the chain.
Oh, absolutely.
And or it just forces it. So,
yeah.
I feel like someone did actually add a link or two to it or change the chain.
Yeah.
I think they changed the chain.
Yeah. It definitely just seems like way longer than it probably should. But yeah, as long as you remove a couple of those links, you'll be home free. But yeah, that's a tough one, man. It's too bad it's not like a mountain. Is it like? Oh, it's not a mountain bike tire in the back.
It's actually a cruiser, a beach.
Oh, it's a straight up beach. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually a.
Oh yeah.
What's it called? It's like an enduro. It's like a Euro cruiser kind of, you know, but it's like an enduro.
Oh, dude, that's
right?
sick as fuck.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's got the enduro kind of high centered. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the beach cruiser style, it's just got the sissy bar for females.
Oh yeah.
So you know. It's different though. It's kind of almost like it's a custom bike completely.
Yeah, it definitely seems like there's a lot about it that's like definitely
like different.
It's pretty cool though. I dig it.
Right? It's different, man. I don't know what to think about it. It rides pretty comfortable though.
Oh hell yeah.
Like it really does. It's just you can't really, you know what I mean? Like with the way that it's designed, the forks and stuff being so hooked up to it instead of having an actual tree bar to it, it doesn't allow you to actually so stuck up between here and here that the back doesn't actually, you know what I mean? You can't. Just,
Oh, yeah.
It follows where that fucking tire's going, and it's so long. You know? You know, like actually take wide turns.
I'll probably get my caboose out of here. Actually, I realize it's probably like midnight already. Oh, it's past midnight. Holy shit! Yeah, it's like 12:22. I'm like, oh damn.
Oh shoot, dude!
I've been
It was like 10 or 11.
Yeah. That's all good though. Anyway, catch you later, partner. My name's Mike, by the way.
Mike, here, I'm Cody.
Cody?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man. Here.
Nice to meet you, bro. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good, partner. You're good. Later, man.
Later, dude. Have a good one.
Oh, you too, man. God bless, man. Yeah, it's cool stuff like that where you get to like run into some cool dudes. They had a pretty neat little bike. I didn't feel like saying I was live though. Let's see what else we got. I do kind of want to find a nice little place to read a book though. At least out at night. I'm not gonna lie, I love the nighttime. It's too much fun. Let's switch real quick. So yeah, this is the rest of, here's some other areas that I can show you guys while I'm live. So let's see. Let's take a look at the comments though. Seems like, so Tim says, seems like Bandon has a lot of islands off the coast. I see a lot of islands off Coos Bay. Let's see. Coos Bay sucks. Full of homeless people now. I mean, that's everywhere, really. What really sucks is not the location. I'd say what sucks is Bidenomics. Bidenomics is what led to half this crap. You get what you vote for, boys and girls. Vote Biden. You ain't getting a good deal. This is Rife's Home Furniture. Got some really cool shit. See what else we got here. Let's see. So candy sold at Target, Walmart, Dollar General. Recalled due to salmonella threat. Recalled products not pictured included. Coated pretzel rods that were sold. So Tim says, I don't care. I still want meat Kevin's coated pretzel rod. Hell yeah. So this, oh, they really revamped this place. This would be a fun place to hold an impromptu concert. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I just took my Yamaha keyboard out here and decided to try to cover some Nickelback songs or something sick. So this is kind of cool. I think that this has become like a public stage. Neato. So yeah, it's like a little public stage. I don't know what they're doing with this building over here. Used to be the old city hall. Like I said, they've definitely gentrified Coos Bay to the point where it looks really good here. Definitely turning it into mini San Francisco. I love it. So we got, that's the old city. So wait, no, that's old city hall. That's old city hall. That's regular city hall over there. And then this is what the hell is this place? Shit, what is this place? This building, I always forget the name of this building. So this, there is an insurance company that, oh, Guild is still here, cool. By the way, these guys are really cool, even though I technically didn't get a mortgage from them. They're really accommodating, even though I couldn't really do much at the time. But yeah, if you guys ever get bored, definitely check out, if you're in Coos Bay or live in Coos Bay, Guild Mortgage. These guys are really nice. And then New Horizons Every Care for Everyone. I don't know what they're all about, but I think they do some good work around the area. Yeah, just a great, I will admit, Coos Bay is definitely improved. I'll give it props. Like, there was a time where it wasn't doing so good, but yeah, there's just a few other interesting little places to check out. Like you said, we're just going by U.S. Bank here, and this is they got a big old lion, I think. Is that a lion? No. Thought it was, so it's not a lion, but my boy Tim says, let's see, find someone who looks Thai. I want to see a live massage happen on YouTube. Oh my god. I mean, I wouldn't mind like watching people get massaged. That'd be funny as shit. But yeah, that's really cool. Good place. So that is a workout place, I think, still. What are they called again? Downtown Health and Fitness. I think they're still open. I can't remember. Yeah, I think they're still open. And then you got City Subs. They're a nice little local restaurant. Yeah, it's really cool in Coos Bay. I think, at the end of the day, Coos Bay doesn't get enough love. But like I said, definitely gentrified a little bit for sure. How they got it all squared away, but
wait.
I don't even know why I did that. There's no need to. That used to be the world newspaper. Now nobody reads newspapers, so nobody cares. They've been kind of relegated to a very, very tiny building. It's a little bit of a shame. But, yeah, sadly, nobody reads newspapers. I mean, I guess it's... there are times I think it was a good thing to have a newspaper for sure. I mean, you're definitely saving a lot of trees by not having newspapers, to be quite honest, and just having websites that publish the news, but I don't know which is better or worse. But, yeah. And then this is an interesting place that opened up. My girlfriend told me about it. They're called Pillow Talk EXO. And this is I can't remember what they're called. They're like a store or something. But yeah, this place is really cool. I haven't been in there, but it's kind of like a sort of safe haven for certain people. I think for like the trans community or something. And I dig it. That's cool. I think this building is straight up abandoned at this point, but let's see. But yeah, this is Coos Bay for you. I will say not the most exciting town in the world, but this is what you get, though, at night. So I kind of figured it's like, well, I can go for a walk, and I can also be productive. I could be like a tour guide. Show you guys around Coos Bay and give you guys a virtual tour. This is the, what apartments are those? The Mingus Park. Yeah, I think it's the Mingus Park one. But, yeah, it's an apartment complex there. Really good place from what I could see. Never been in there, though. They probably got some good apartments for rent and stuff, but preferably, though, I wouldn't mind living in a place that's slightly outside of city limits. Now this is the law office of my boy Robert J. Marchant. My boy, dude. So him and his crew, dude. So Rob, I used to go to high school with him. He and I we were never like super, super close friends by any means. But he's definitely somebody I enjoy talking to. Yeah, definitely. I'm more of his friend through my boy Charlie, and yeah, he's a cool dude. But yeah, if there's any lawyer I'd recommend for anything, I don't know what he specializes in because I've never really talked to him about it. But we talk about other stuff like Star Wars and shit. But Yeah. I don't know. He's probably, I assume he's a lawyer and everything. Probably could free OJ. You know, if the glove don't quit, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. But yeah, so it's kind of your guided tour of the great Coos Bay. I mean, trying to think of other spots I could probably kind of back to Mingus Park at this point. We kind of did a little loop-de-loop. There's definitely more to this town than you're seeing, trust me. What you're seeing is a small sample size, but pretty cool. This is, I don't know if many people do nighttime tours of towns. I think it's, you know, everybody's doing a daytime tour of the towns, but nobody really ever does a small town nighttime tour. Kind of fun. Yes, a little windy. Yeah, let's see. So I walked this way originally, so kind of back to square one a little bit. I walked this way and then walked over there, but now I could probably walk a little bit more this way. I'll probably end the tour here in just a second, but one of these times I'll have to do more of a tour. Faux show. Don't know what those are. Those, I think those are businesses right there. Little businesses, but yeah, that's pretty much what you get. Yeah, I think, and of course you got that sweet Dutch Bros. Everybody loves Dutch Bros. Hell yeah. Pass that by, first part. Scroll down here. This looks a little creepier than it actually is, but it's not too bad. This looks like a CPA, Stephanie Strood. Hell yeah, certified public accountant. And we got what else we got here? Oh, we got Massed Realty. Hell yeah. That's where it's at. Back of McKay's. And this is good old Fast Mart. They're pretty solid little joint. Like them quite a bit. But I do want to thank you guys for viewing this video. I appreciate it. I think let's see here. Read the old comments real quick. So Israel Cruz says, "Hey bro, knock on the door of the mayor's house and run away." Oh my God. Israel says, "What are you looking for, brother?" I recommend that you rest. It was a long day. Israel Cruz requests a snooze. Hell yeah. I'll go down this way. Road less traveled. Road less traveled. But yeah, in summary, there's definitely more to Coos Bay, and I do need to do more of a true tour. One of these days I'll have to do like more of a virtual tour. Maybe I'll put like a really good cell phone stand in my car, and maybe we can do like a really cool tour, go down Ocean Boulevard and really see the the beauty that is this place to a degree. This is it, man. Coos Bay. Take a look at the old live chat real fast. And Premier, I think that's an insurance company. Let's see. Yeah, overall, Coos Bay's got the good shit. Tim said, is there a park where strangers hook up at night? That sounds... Well, saw my boy Camille down there. Walked around. But no. I mean, I don't know what people do at Mingus. I'm assuming it's sometimes no good, but who knows. It is a good place to kind of relax, though. Like, if nobody's down there, you can, like, read a book and let the street lights illuminate the book. It's pretty dope. Yeah, this is the skate park. It's kind of cool. Not a very good angle of the bowl, but yeah, there's a little hoop that's pretty fun to play at right here. That's pretty cool. You can't really see it though. It's not very well illuminated at the moment, but yeah, that's the hoop. Sometimes I go down there to play. It's a pretty nice little hoop though. Yeah, there's a lot of different, the park is really the best place. That's probably where I'm going to end the stream though. It's really late though to even be at the park. I don't know if I should. Probably get some shit from the cops or something. But yeah. Let's see. Well, well, folks, I'm probably just going to end the stream right here, but thank you guys for participating. I really appreciate it. And it's looking beautiful out here, though. Holy crap. Later, everybody.